Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. No mai haere mai, folks. We are back here in Dunedin for the NZIHL. It's 2025 and we are about to start the official season with the hometown team, the Phoenix Thunder, playing the newly nicknamed Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. My name's Matt Whiffen. I'm joined by my co-commentator Jamin Harricks. Jamin, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you, Matt. It's a pleasure to be here. Sorry I missed the Marco's round with you, left you all high and dry by yourself.
No problem, no problem. I missed the first game myself as well.
Yeah, well there we go.
Hey.
So we are crowd slowly filling up here in Dunedin, and it looks like just off watching the warm-ups, it looks like it's going to be a barn burner right off the gate.
Yeah, well, we've got some very exciting news to tell the folks out there who haven't been paying attention to the socials. Huge signing for the Phoenix Thunder, Jamin. Who can we tell the fans out there that is joining the Phoenix Thunder for 2025?
Yeah, we got number 43, Chris Eden, was signed by the Phoenix Thunder for the 2025 season. It's been a well-kept secret. No one really knew much about this, and then all of a sudden it just dropped on social media today of what's happening, and I guess my social media blew up, and I know you're part of a few group chats that I'm part of, and everyone was talking about it, getting excited. So
yeah, it's massive news. An absolute legend of the NZIHL, 16 seasons, played all with the Canterbury Red Devils, and now he's playing for the enemy down south. The highest point scorer for the NZIHL ever, Christopher Eden. We're very excited to watch him play in the green and black.
Yes, very excited. He'll be a nice addition to the green and black. The other one that's come home, he's come home from Christchurch, Joe Orr.
Yep.
We heard this end of last season that he was coming back this year, and everyone was fizzing around the club, around the town. So having those two come from Canterbury, sorry Red Devils, but
sorry not sorry. Yeah, being blue and gold people down here, there's a big rivalry between the two provinces. Yeah, Canterbury and Otago, through all sports really, through anything. Yep. So yeah, pretty big signings to get Joe Orr, which was a hometown favourite, local kid coming back, and joining him, old line mates Jacob Hurring.
Yes.
Next on the list is Dylan Devlin, I believe, trying to get him back.
Yeah,
from
I ran into Dylan last week at a training thing in Queenstown, and I think he looks happy up there, but hey, there's room back here for you, son.
Absolutely, yeah. Another big news for the Phoenix Thunder is that they've welcomed one of their imports for 2025, Luke Stegman, wearing number 93, is on the ice. He just arrived this week, so he's raring to go, excited to play. He's the defender, coming over from the one of the French leagues, and we are excited to watch him begin his NZIHL career, I suppose.
The team is buzzing for having Luke here. He seems like he's fitted right into the locker room. Only been here a couple of days, had a light skate last night, and they're all fizzing to have him there. So
yeah. Starting goalies, Jamin, who have we got in goal for the Phoenix Thunder?
James Moore, back from a wee summer holiday, so he's recently back in Dunedin as well, and he's making his start tonight. And
for the West Auckland Admirals, Chaba Kirchamagush down there in nets. Solid goaltender for the Admirals for a few years. About to get underway, and we begin the 2025 NZIHL season. Puck sent down by the Admirals. Had some icing early on. There's Charlie Lilly, who will be recognising his achievement tomorrow night. Gets to the puck first.
Yeah.
Max Haring as well, back on the Thunder too.
It's another name coming back from think Max has been off for a couple of years away from the Thunder. He's come back and
doing his best Billy Sheard impersonation to replace that famous moustache. Looking very good. Oh, Charlie Lilly with a huge hit. I'm not sure who he got, but he...
Well, if he didn't, whoever it was it Regan? Regan's got snow all down the back of his pants, so that's a sign that he's been over. He was gone. If Lilly didn't step up then, Regan was gone. And I believe, was it Regan last year that got stepped up on very big down there and lost a helmet?
Oh, yeah, it might have been. When Tane Allen absolutely got him clean in the chest with a monster hit. I watched the replay of that the other night. It was still a glorious hit. Stegman on his first shift, trying to centre it towards Beckstead. And the puck's turned over. Here come the Admirals through the middle. Morgan Blair, who's been away for the beginning of the season for the Thunder, makes a pass up the middle. Chris Eden, first shift for the Phoenix Thunder. There's an offside and play will come back to the neutral zone. Yeah, we'll get all these firsts out of the way. First shift for Stegman, first shift for Chris Eden in green and black.
Yeah, now I don't know how it is at home. Just looking in the camera, it looks the two dark uniforms. Beckstead threw the puck into the slot from the corner, but there was no one home. I just wonder how hard it is while playing with the two darker uniforms. They
yeah, it does pose a bit of a problem for those peripheral vision. You know, looking out the side, another offside, and Kyle Matthews, the linesman, is maybe he's got the jerseys mixed up there. You know, I don't know.
It can't be easy for them.
Yeah, it's the peripheral vision, you know. You don't have a lot of time in ice hockey, so you're just looking for that colour that you recognise out the corner of your eye for those little pop passes, the quick plays, and I don't know, maybe it's time for home and away jerseys for the teams, Jamin?
Hey, maybe.
So, face off on the far side of us. And the Admirals side of halfway. Comes back to Caleb Hunt. Down from Wellington. Playing a defensive role for the Phoenix Thunder until the second import for the Thunder arrives after the World Championships in May. Caleb Hunt, an American-born player, doing the general manager's role up in Wellington. Yep.
Development camp last week in Queenstown, the youth development camp. He was there helping coach, which was great.
Pass to the middle. And no shot off there. Sent back in by the Admirals. Picking up his Hunt. He looks across to Morgan Blair. Plays it back to Hunt. Just off his skates and away from him. Moses puts one towards the middle. And a cover by James Moore. Draws a whistle and will have a face-off down in the Thunder end. Max Vesper will take the draw for the Admirals.
No real big chances just yet. Yeah, both teams just filling it out.
Is there a penalty here against the Phoenix Thunder? It's Morgan Blair heading to the box.
Looked like interference was the hand signal, but ref's back to us, so it's a bit hard.
We will try and find that out. We'll head to the stats page and try and pick up the stats information for you. You can always do that as well. Head to NZIHL.com, find the stats page. You can hook up with the Hydra and you can find out all the details about the plays, penalties, goals scored, who got the assists. There's a puck is bouncing in towards James Moore, but he's got that covered up nice and easy. I'm heading there right now. I want to find out what that penalty was for. So the other games on this weekend, we've got the Stampede hosting the Botany Swarm. That's on up at the moment up in Queenstown. So you can have two screens going on YouTube, NZIHL YouTube channel. Shot just goes in behind the net. Picked up by Harin, and has he cleared that one straight out it?
Yes, he has.
Oh, he's going to get a delay of game penalty for that.
Yep. So
this is a bad situation early on in the game, Jamin.
yes, yeah, it's not ideal. Being down 1 is hard. Being down 2, it's a recipe for disaster. So
Yeah, you're right about that first penalty. Morgan Blair for interference. And then delay of game for Max Haring. Minute 49 off 5-on-3. So a tough assignment for new import Luke Stegman, who's out there now. Daigle, captain, passes across to Regan. Daigle across, shot goes off the pads and behind. Picked up by Stegman. Takes it to the corner and lets the Admirals come after him to try and win the puck. They do. They've got it in behind the net, looking out to the side for Daigle with the point now. Fires one low. Not sure if that was deflected. It's out to the side. 3 West Auckland Admirals there converge on the puck. They win it. And it's been moved all the way across. Daigle with the point again. That's his spot. Shot again off the pads of Moore. Kennedy back to Daigle. And Ortis gets a stick on that pass and it's deflected out of play.
great penalty kill here by the Phoenix Thunder. They just taken the puck into the boards, froze it on the boards. I love that play. If you can't send it, freeze it, and then they've been closing off the shooting lanes.
Admirals pass to the front. There's an open net there, but it wasn't a quick shot, and the puck has bounced all the way out to the neutral zone. That was Benjamin Stephen. Just couldn't control the puck. Here he is again, and he's over the line, but it's an offside, and it's going to bring the face-off out to the neutral zone. That was probably Benjamin Stephen, that look there. If he'd been able to get the puck a little bit settled down faster, it would have been the best chance so far on the power play.
Yeah, coming in with a wee bit of speed there, which is, it's all about the entry into the zone, especially a 5-on-3. You got to get it into the zone and get established. You got 2 extra bodies. So
Vesper up against Beckstead. Cole Beckstead, the now naturalised player for the assimilated player for the Phoenix Thunder, doesn't count as an import, and he's excited to be starting his role as general manager down here in Dunedin and playing a big part and being involved with the club. Looks like there's a timekeeping issue.
Yeah, there's only 1 penalty up on the board. I think they obviously know when the penalty was taken, so it's just I guess clarifying.
Looks like a graphical error with Morgan Blair's number displayed below the time for the first penalty. Stegman trying to clear it up, but it's pinched off at the point. Hayward Jones takes a shot. There's a Vesper in front, was looking for a tip, but I don't think he got anything on it. Benjamin Stephen has it. Stephen on the boards, trying to look to the centre. Picked up by Stegman. Got the puck, looking for a big clearance, and he gets it all the way down. Jackson Flight putting some pressure on the defenseman, but they cleared around the boards, and it's going to find its way to Sistrone. Knee. Got it up to Henry. Henry trying to win the puck. I'm not sure what's happening here. The Phoenix Thunder got 5 players on. Yep, I guess both penalties are over. I just assumed that one was over first and the other one was. I guess it was pretty quick after the original penalty.
It was. I think it was only about 11 seconds of play or something like that. So
No, back to 5-on-5. West Auckland Admirals still have possession. Regan skating down low, trying to work it to the front. Ian Ordis has got a bit of time to make a play. He puts it off the boards. McLeish absorbs some contact from Joe Orr. Ordis with it, finds Enright. Orr with a shot, it's loose, but good coverage for Chubba as Ian Ordis was bearing down on him.
yeah, I like that play. Just throw it on net. The rebound's going to come out, or you're going to get the whistle. Then you can now settle yourself, sort your lines out, back to 5-on-5, and actually restart in the offensive zone for the Phoenix Thunder.
Around the boards, Henry found, now it's Regan, and it's going to be offside.
Good wee poke check there by Blair, just right on the blue line, just to throw them offside, slows the puck down enough that.
He's got a long reach, Morgan Blair. It's a tall player.
Yep. Call a rangy defenseman.
Rangy, I like it. The rangy defenseman. Taylor Kennedy throws it in for the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. Stegman trying to get away from the pressure. Lewis just wondering where his options are. He finds Stiley on the far side, right around the boards. Send it on Moore, and Blair will pick it up for the Phoenix Thunder. His pass straight into Benjamin Stevens' feet. Cole Bickstead trying to win the puck down low. He's got it to the front. Stepping in, Stegman takes a shot, and it's a loose puck, but I think Chubba got a dive on that one. We're looking for some big, heavy shots from Luke Stedman, the new import player. Some of the players have said that in the practice they were left a little bit stunned by the speed of the shot from the big man. Let's hope that we can find the back of the net tonight with that. Turnover, and here comes Vesper. He's got Sestroni. Oh, he doesn't need him. He scores himself. Max Vesper with a shot past the blocker of James Moore.
Yeah, saw a lot of net there and just picked his spot, put it right where he wanted.
Yeah, I don't know if James Moore had in the back of his mind there, Vincenzo Sestroni on the far side waiting for the pass, but Max Vesper with a great shot into the back of the net. Gives the West Auckland Admirals the lead here after just under 7 minutes, 1-0. Bickstead puts it down low. Got the pass back, looks to the point. Darling takes a shot, big deflection off the pads, and it's coming out to neutral zone. Hunts has it, turns it back up ice. It's loose. Chris Eden's going to try and win the race, but he can't do so. Playing on a line with Bickstead and Ian Ordis.
Nah, Kennedy with a hand pass just from his bum, because I think Ian went to play it and must have got a hand pass away. So
we didn't see it because it must have hand passed out to the neutral zone.
Yes.
I assume we didn't see the puck
just up
down
the
below
edge
us.
of the boards.
Chance for Joe Water. Win the face-off for the Thunder. He does so. Gets it back to Max Harron. He takes a shot. It's deflected to the corner. Enright turns it back. Joe Water shot off the side of the post and into the netting. The crowd will get excited if Joe Water can put one home tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely a home favourite, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Hurrying down low. Zachary Stephen and Joe Waugh go to battle down low. It's there for the Thunder. Comes out to neutral zone, and Max Hurrying is just trying to pump this one back in. Or plays it up the boards. McLeish turns it back for Mawson. Mawson making the move from the Swarm to the Admirals. turns it over up to Enright, but he can't win the puck. And here comes number 18, Cheney. His shot goes wide. Just sits on the side of the net, and Morgan Blair rides the West Auckland Admirals player into the boards. Still in behind the net. Enright goes after it, helping out down low. Cheney takes a shot. It's a little bit loose, but Moore gets the coverage before Mawson can get there.
Yeah, covers up that rebound. Looking physical for the opening period of the regular season for these guys.
Start with a bang, right?
Yeah, why not?
Dominate physically early. Oh, loose puck in front, funny bounce. It's loose, but James Moore locates it. Jackson Flight was down, and the puck was sort of bouncing around the top of the crease there.
Jackson Flight almost looked like he was on his hands and knees in between someone's legs and underneath them, and yeah, crazy kind of wee play there.
Darling around the boards. It's a funny bounce. Knocked down by Jack Lewis. He finds Flight, gets it to Stiteley. We're trying to go back to Flight up the middle. Lewis played it behind. Daigle will be there for the Auckland Admirals to pick it up. Given in by Darling. Just off the stick of Lewis. Admirals happy to pass it back and forth behind the net. Hunt steps in. Kennedy across to Daigle. Into the feed of Taylor Kennedy, but he's got no pressure, so he chance to pass to Taylor. And a change for the Phoenix Thunder while the Admirals find out which direction they want to go from behind their own net. And straight up ice to Vespa. Trying to get around Charlie Lilly, knocks him down. Puck comes to Bigstead. Gets around one. Puts on the burners. Takes a shot, going for that top corner, that near post. He loves that shot. Finds Hurring in the middle. His shot is deflected and into the netting. If you're the goalie and you're looking at who's going to score goals on the other team is the Phoenix Thunder. That top corner on your near side, which is Chubb's blocker, is one you are going to look out for.
That's for sure. There's a couple that will go for that top corner. Bigstead being one of them, he loves that. So
face off one for the Thunder, but the Admirals come through the middle. Eden steps in, showing some good feet there. Plays it down low to Ortis. Ortis had it knocked off his stick. Almost kept in by the Phoenix Thunder. Coming through the middle. Stegman got a little bit of room to skate. Down low. Protecting the puck. Centers it. It's just off to the side. Played up to Stegman. He's been taken down. Eden. Nice little play to Bigstead. Trying to get away from the defender. Knocked off his stick, but coming back through was Ian Ortis. Some solid play at the back there from Stegman. Gets it to Eden. Eden trying to step to the middle, take a shot. He didn't get a good shot away. Benjamin Stephen had it knocked off his stick by Hurring. Eden turns it back to the corner for Hurring. Gets it to Eden. Eden in the middle. Toe drag shot. And he scores! Chris Eden, first goal for the Phoenix Thunder. What a great little play down low from Jacob Hurring to Chris Eden.
Yeah, that was a good little, just a wee cycle play kind of thing in the corner and then fed it back out in front. That is very exciting to watch, very fun to watch. And Chris Eden's looking pretty good in green and black.
Yeah, that was a nifty little toe drag with the defender just jumping up to him as he had the puck in front of the net. And he just got it through the 5-hole too, didn't he?
5-hole as well, which is always a little bit of salt in the wound.
Yeah, the crowd knew it. And there it is. The big signing. The big secret announcement that just popped up on your news feed just only a few hours ago. He gets his first one. And we're all tied up even here just over halfway gone in the first period. It's 1-1 here. Tristan Darling with the puck. Tries a soft little pass up to Joe Waugh. Doesn't get collected. Matt Enright will get it. He's got a little bit of speed. He gets taken down, and it's going to be a penalty against the Admirals. And a whistle will go. No, Thunder still have possession. And it'll go now, though. Matt Enright, he had some speed on that far side, but he got taken down by the stick of the Admirals player. I think that's number 40, Zachary Stephen. Yep.
Exciting first period, and we're just past halfway.
Yeah.
Still 8 minutes to go in the first. Time to see a Phoenix Thunder power play.
Taylor Kennedy clears this one up ice. It's going to go all the way down. Cistroni's chasing it. Chris Eden will lay it back for Luke Steadman. So very strong looking power play here. Stegman steps in. He pulls up and they'll look to get themselves set up here. Cross to Eden. Back to Stegman at the top. Big Stead steps in, trying to force this one through a couple of defenders. Finds its way to Eden. Shot hard, it goes wide of the post. A follow up by Eden, and it's through, and it's a goal, number 2 for Chris Eden. Instant impact from the new signing.
Yeah, wow. Just the puck found his stick, so he sent it in. The rebound, I don't have a replay for us here to look at, Matt, but I'm pretty sure it just bounced off the endboards sort of thing, did it? And this was it off a save of Shubber, and it just ended up straight back on Eden.
And I think that one went through the pads as well, so he's got a new favourite place to shoot at, it seems, eh?
Yeah, we're talking about over the shoulder, top corner.
Yeah. You gotta draw them into a false sense of security. Let them think they know what you're going to do. Anyway, we are back underway. It's 2-1 to the hometown team. And a successful power play goal. Charlie Lilly controls the puck. He sends it around to Luke Tayon. Tayon will try and fight through and get the puck out of the danger area back to the neutral zone. Kennedy to Henry. Now on to Regan. It's knocked off his stick. Hurried around the boards. In the zone, still there for the Auckland Admirals. Oh, not the pass that Stephen was wanting there. Henry, chance to shoot it. He does, and it's a blocker saved by Moore. Big Stead. Got too many players there. Nice little pass through to Ian Ordis, whose backhand shot is just a little bit soft and easily parried away by Chubba. Henry just has to wait and dumps it in. Tristan Darling surveys the options up ice, waiting for his team to regroup. Finds Ordis. Ordis looking for a big pass. Finds Bigstead. Does well to collect it. We start a step. Creates some room. And plays it low to Eden. But the cycle's broken up and no communication. Stolen. Bigstead looking for an option. Just floats it into the middle. Eden. Ordis in behind. Goes to the point. Shot. That one is just an awkward height up above the shoulder, and Chubba does well to parry that one into and then Eden can draw the whistle.
Yeah, looking like some instant chemistry there with Bigstead and Eden. Kind of finding each other quite well in the offensive zone.
Hard shot from the point. Yeah, it's good to see so early on too. Hurried shoots. Oh, it's off his own player, but Enright just trying to get another shot as he's falling to the ground. Wonder if he'll feel that one later on tonight. Comes out of the zone. Morgan Blair Lays it on for Stegman. Beats one. Stepping through the middle. Trying to go it alone. Finds his way to the corner. Shoots it through the blue paint, I think, for Blair. Plays it down low. Around the board. Stegman keeps it in. Shoots another one. It's just a high riser. Goes wide. Blair. Didn't keep it in. It's 2-on-1. Sistroni shoots. And nice save from James Moore there. Into the glove. No problem here.
Yeah, 2-on-1. Shooting again. There was a good back check by Joe Orr there, but Moore seeing that one all the way.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing a whole lot, James Moore. He's wasn't dressed for the Marco game, so you could say it's tough to come into a live situation, a game situation with the pressure of points on offer rather than just a pre-season game. But he's done well so far. Saved 8 out of 9 shots so far. Lily up the boards. Jacko Flight trying to centre this one, but Taylor Kennedy is there to stop the pass. Lily turns it back for Stiley, just off away from his stick. Kennedy again, he'll throw this one across ice. Hunts steps in off the bench and gets the puck out of the zone. Thunder will go for a change. Quick up from the Admirals. Mawson couldn't centre it past the skates of Caleb Hunt. Did a good job there. Bickstead will pick this one up on the far side. He's got company in terms of Max Vesberg. Did well to hold him up. Thunder still into the zone. Pass into the middle, and the backhand for Darling was just off the end of his stick. It was wide open net. Could have made it 3-1. Around the boards. Hans pinches in. Played up the boards by the Auckland Admirals. Moses gets the puck taken off him by Ordis. Does a good wow. Trying to recover the puck to Moses. Didn't have a lot of help. Eden through the middle to Bickstead. Got Orders with him. Plays it back. Eden, who's on the high position. Puck comes out of the zone. Nice play by number 21, Sam Moses. Looking dangerous, Phoenix Thunder. Oh, nice pass across ice to Stegman from Eden. He steps in, that shot is just out of the glove. Still there in behind. Blair steps down low. To the middle, and a shot from Matt Enright goes off to the corner, off the pads. He got knocked down for his troubles, but that's the place you need to be. And offside.
Offside, yeah, took it in backwards, but didn't have control of the puck before he took it in. So you gotta have control of it before you go in backwards.
All right, two minutes.
29.
2.5 minutes. Yeah, they're pretty good. The first game, we're trying to read these numbers backwards again this year.
Because on the scoreboard it's 2 for the goals for Phoenix Thunder just beside it, so it's the same as that.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, 2.5 minutes left in the first period.
And it's been a great action-packed first period too.
Collisions on the boards. Nice little pass from captain Matt Enright into the middle. Set in by Charlie Lilly. Jacob Haring put some pressure on down low. The boys are looking hungry. Phoenix Thunder, with all that pre-season training they've been doing, they might have a bit of an extra step in their game early on in the season. Got to be eager. That puck is yours and you've got to go after. There's a good chance here, and a shot off the post and back in off the rebound.
Yeah, great puck treble, great finish.
Number 42, is that Alex Regan? Or are we going for number 43? Patrick Chernitz, his first goal for the West Auckland Admirals.
Yeah, you got to the slot where the money's made. That's where you get all the goals from, Matt.
I honestly thought the first shot went in.
So did I. I thought it did, but the light didn't go on until the second shot went in. So
yeah, puck was in behind James Moore. He had no chance of picking that one up off the rebound off the post. It was never going to happen. And Johnny on the spot, Patrick Chernitz, the import player for the West Auckland Admirals, dressed tonight. Passes off past the stick of Jackson Flight, and will be icing against the Phoenix Thunder. Play back to Kennedy. Gets a shot through. And coverage up by James Moore. Did well. There's a lot of bodies in front of the net, and Taylor Kennedy fed that one through quite nicely. 11 shots to 7 so far in the period, with just over a minute to go. Admirals win it again. They'll put it down low. Morgan Blair gets pressure on him from Vespa. Stroni's in there helping out. He's got the puck. Looks to the front. It's loose. Nice pass back. A shot is a high riser. I think it came off the blocker. Pass up to Bigstead from Eden. He gets around one. He's got Ordis with him. He toe drags. Shot goes just wide of the post. That was quite a nice little move there from Bigstead. Shot from long range into the glove. And there'll be a whistle. Zachary Stephen with a long range attempt there. No trouble for James Moore.
half a minute to go. There's lots can happen in half a minute.
Taylor Kennedy fires one down off the boards. That's Mason Kennedy, sorry. Number 8. Ian Orson through the neutral zone. Finds Eden across to Bigstead. Looking for that trailer and Stegman. He picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Gets it through and kind of knocked away from his stick. It'll be fired down ice, and it'll be the buzzer for the end of period 1 and 4-goal game. 2-2 for the Phoenix Thunder and the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. Pretty exciting, Jamin.
Yeah, it's been a great opening period to the season. Both teams are bringing it. The crowd's getting into it too. They've been noisier than they were last week anyway, or the other week with the Mako game. So yeah, crowd's getting into it.
Yeah, I think they recognise the more significant importance of the games here tonight in terms of the actual season is underway with points on offer. So they'll be pleased with the way the Thunder have played. They've showed plenty of creativity down low, and it's good to see the likes of Chris Eden just gelling already with his line mates and creating opportunities and scoring 2 goals as well.
Yeah, there's lots of positives to take out of that first period. The other thing is no intermission entertainment this period.
Yeah, very sorry about that.
Zamboni is already on, so we will...
we do have something lined up for second intermission though.
Yes, we do. Should be great. Lots to talk about then.
All right, well, we will have a wee break. You can go and get yourself a cup of tea or another cold beverage if that's what your flavour is. Let's see you back here in 15 minutes, folks. No mai hoki mai, everybody. Welcome back to the Dunedin Ice Stadium. We are just about to get ready for period 2 here in Dunedin. At the end of a March day, NZIHL starting early this year. That just means more ice hockey for you and me. My name's Matt Wood and I'm here with Jamin Harricks. 2-2 the score, Jamin. Let's recap the scoring there from the first period. That is the wrong game. All right, here we go.
Sorry, I'm getting in the camera too.
No, it's okay. You're a beautiful man. We don't mind that. So Max Vesper started off the scoring for the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. And then Chris Eden retaliated. His first goal in the green and black, the new signing, assisted by Joseph Orr and Jacob Haring, made it 1-1. And then Christopher Eden unassisted on the power play, so I'm guessing there was a touch by a Auckland Admirals player after the shot from the point. And then scoring his first goal for the West Auckland Admirals, Patrick Chernitz, the import, assisted by Alexander Regan, giving us a 2-2 scoreline after 20 minutes. Shots 12-7 in favour of the visitors. What did you make of that first period? What did you like about that period, Jamin?
Everyone came ready. Like there wasn't much of a feeling out process. The first couple of minutes of that period, you saw the big step up hit by Lily, and you saw West Auckland Admirals score that first goal. It all started pretty quickly. There wasn't much, sitting back and waiting for the other team to make the first move. Both teams were trying to make that first move and trying to be the aggressor and I guess set the pace for their game. And it's made for a very, very exciting first 20, and I'm pretty excited for the next period.
Yep. So fast and furious stuff from both sides. Expect more of it for the next 20.
Yep.
As we are waiting for the puck drop for period 2.
Just being 2-2, it shows this is going to be a close competitive game. The game in Queenstown, 2-2, last time we looked. It's good to have a nice competitive start to the season for everyone.
Chopped in by Stegman. Taylor Kennedy around the boards for Henry. It goes past everyone through the neutral zone for Blair. This pass through the middle, taken away from him by Chernitz. He gets ridden into the boards. It's going to be a penalty against the Auckland Admirals for interference probably, and that'll get the whistle blown now as Daigle picks up the puck.
Holding the stick. Enough of a hold on the stick.
So that'll be a power play.
Yeah, well, the last power play for the Phoenix Thunder saw Chris Eden scoring his second goal of the game. Let's see what they can do. It's looking like the same, slightly different lineup. No, same lineup.
Bigstead has it, takes a shot, doesn't get through, comes out to the point for Chris Eden. Up to Stegman, back to Eden. Stegman with a shot, it's high, it's blocked away, picked up by Bigstead on the hash marks. He circles around, trying to put it down low, and tucking it in is Joe Orr on his return game for the Phoenix Thunder. Gets a goal, puts the Thunder up 3-2.
Wow, that was just great vision from Bigstead into Joe Orr, the little hands, round shover, puts it in behind.
The pass from Bigstead seemed in slow motion. He just sort of like softly curled it like a curler through the middle. And then Joe Orr just said, thank you very much, pokes it around the corner behind the pads of Chubba. And thank you very much.
Hey, these signings out of Canterbury Red Devils are paying off at the moment here, Matt.
Yeah. What did we give back for these players?
Maybe a bag of pucks.
It's good to see them joining in the team and sort of making the impact straight away. It bodes well for the future. Jacob Hurring puts one ahead. Picked up off the boards by Enright. Bounces back into the corner there. Vesper and Kennedy get it away from Orr. Oh, passed ahead. Oh, that was just a little bit too far ahead of Vincenzo Cistroni. And he's lost the puck and coming out of the zone. The Thunder, it's Enright. Enright takes a shot, knocked away by Chubba. And chopped out of the zone by the Admirals. They'll play it ahead. Charlie Lilly playing it up the boards. Finds Lewis, gets it to the middle for flight. Oh, knocked out of the air. Back into the middle. And it's going to be another penalty. And it's going to be against the Admirals again. And lovely play from the Phoenix Thunder through the middle. And the fast pace of play. And
yeah, I'm struggling to keep up here. I need my action replays up here on the tower, Matt.
Yeah. Coach Guillaume Leclerc, who I spoke to and before the season started, said they want to play a fast, dynamic game. And it's sort of coming through, you know. They've got some good speed out there. Yeah,
they're young, they're quick, but they're hungry. You can see it. It's coming out in their game. So
the power play with a slight change. Jacko Flight in place of Joe Orr. Bigstead across to Eden. And he lost it off the end of his stick just as he looked to pull the trigger. Stegman passes behind Bigstead. He has to retreat. Stegman turns. Thunder are moving pieces. And what a shot from Stegman! Picked the zone and just put it past Chubba.
Wow.
Off that stick like a flash, that puck.
That was an absolute ripper of a shot. There was a lot of moving parts there. Everyone trying to cover a pass here and there and just let Stegman just come in and let rip.
There was no static players. They were moving and they were cycling around, and so that keeps the defenseman guessing. You know, you've got to have your head on a swivel. Which way is it going, you know? And that was a blistering shot, and it puts the Thunder up by 2. Early on in the second period, it's been not even 3 minutes, and 2 goals scored for the home team. Sebastian Stephen, he'll step in and take the draw. Gets the win. Missed the pass up the middle. Sent in by Hans. Daigle has it for the Admirals. Through the middle to Henry. Steps around one. Nice move. Takes a shot. Oh, and that bounced through the pads and just missed the far post. Not by much. Kept in. But the keep in goes to Hans. He tried to get it out of the zone. Kept in by the Admirals just for a moment. Sent back down ice. It'll be icing against the Thunder. They wanted to change, but they'll have to come back out.
This is a lot faster than last season for the Phoenix Thunder, and I think looks faster for the Pure NZ West Auckland Admirals as well. Both teams are playing with pace here in this second period.
Darling from behind his own net coming out, trying to skate it out of trouble. Picks it up in the middle too, does Darling. Look at the middle, making a wee move, fighting through. Oh, I think smart move from Chris Eden. He didn't want to play the puck as the puck was passed back to the top from Tristan Darling. You know, there was changing players there. If he played it, it might have been too many men. Bigstead tried to pass it around the boards. Hayward Jones puts it back to Stephen. Stegman steps to the middle. It's across from Morgan Blair's shot is behind the net. Ortis gets there first, plays it down for Bigstead. Leaves it for Eden. Now Bigstead. To the point for Blair. Passes it back to Bigstead. stepping in. Lots of room through the middle there for him. Goes to the backhand. Oh, and chopped away from the crease by the defence. And Mason Kennedy gets a chance here. Puts it to the front. It's tipped just into the pads, and good save from James Moore. Stegman shoots again, scores! Over the shoulder, into the back of the net, and the import player is making his presence felt in this second period.
Oh, what a toe drag!
He's certainly shown he's got some clean hands.
Oh wow, that was amazing. I know. I have a few of the youth hockey players in the stands tonight, and their jaws will be on the floor with toe drags like that. They will be all fizzed up.
Oh man, you're going to have trouble in that next practice session, eh? They're all going to be out there doing toe drags, trying to do all sorts of neat tricks, and you'll be just trying to get them to do Russian circles. They can't toe drag your way to a victory, but they've just seen it. You know, they've just seen the skill on display. It's good to see. 5-2. Phoenix Thunder on top here. Jacob Haring just happy to throw this one in. Let Joe Waugh chase after it. Just like old days. Enright to Orr. Oh, he couldn't get it through the legs of the defender. Sent in by Charlie Lilly. Takes a solid hit from Stephen Mawson. Joe Orr faked the shot. Takes it around behind into the middle for Jack Lewis, whose shot is saved by Chamamerga. Kirchamagush. That's a name I try to avoid. It's too much of a tongue twister. Nice battle by Lewis. He wins it. Slightly trying to get the puck away from Vespa. He gets a heavy hit into the boards. Thrown across the ice. Lewis shoots a low one, looking for a deflection in front. Darling gets hit hard by Mawson into the boards. He's slow to get up. He's on his feet now. That was a solid contact. Two big units. Stephen Mawson is a solid man, and Tristan Tarling isn't small either.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get in between those two. There's a lot of body guard flying in that corner. But
yep.
Darling's up and getting off on his own steam, so that's good to see.
Just a little bit of a winding there, perhaps, as he collided with an immovable object and an immovable object. The player and the boards. Face off in the neutral zone. Comes back for Stegman. Tipped ahead by Stephen. One of three brothers playing tonight. Benjamin, is that a little between the legs back pass? A little bit of confusion as players are changing on their far side, but Lachlan Boniface takes a hit from Kennedy. Stegman showing some good skating. Finds Jacob Haring. Turns it back for Enright. Kicked it to a stick, and he's going to get tripped up by Vespa. And there's a shot here. Chance for the Thunder. It's still loose. The whistle will go now.
Moore had just skated all the way to the bench. It's on the long change as well. But tripping cool, so we will see the Phoenix Thunder going straight back on the power play.
Yep. 2 from 2 so far. They've been good.
They've been good. Stegman looks like he really controls the power play from the back end with this group.
Good face-off win from Joe Waugh. Stegman finds Beckstead, who gets back up top. And just nice play from the Admirals here. Number 30, Leon Quigley, did a good job of breaking up the pass. Sensed the opportunity. Thunder regroup, coming through the neutral zone. Joe Waugh steps in. Plays it back for Stegman. All the way over to Chris Eden. He's the other point man. Down low for Orr. In front to Ian Ortis, and he's put it home.
This power play unit is looking strong.
They are sharp, the passing is good, and they've got threats everywhere. So who do you look for? Who do you defend?
Yeah, it's not it's not a one-trick pony looking power play this year for the Phoenix Thunder on this top line there. Ian Ortis in the bumper position there, just, you know, get it down low, put it in there, and he just chips it home. So many options. You got Eden on one side, Beckstead on the other. You got Steekman up the top.
Yeah, and you've got some lovely little hands in front from Ian Ortis. It's just looking all too easy on the power play for the Phoenix Thunder at the moment. That's 3 from 3. Lewis throws this one far to the far corner. Hounding the puck. Third line. Charlie Lilly does a good job of breaking up the play in the neutral zone. Regan, soft little pass up the boards. And nice contact on the boards though, but Chernitz took the hit from flight pretty comfortably. Henry trying to work this one to the front. There's some solid contact going on down low. Turnover, Regan. Oh, he's taking a shot up high from Stitley, and that'll be a penalty against the Thunder. Contact to the head from Stitley. He just got his arms up high there. And I think Regan looks a little bit shaken up, but he seems to be fine. He's got the full visor on. So
yeah, the fishbowl.
The fishbowl?
The fishbowl.
Fishbowl.
It's, just accidental, arm up high. But the Phoenix Thunder killed a penalty off. They killed the 5-on-3 off earlier on in the game. So let's see if...
So is that technically 2 penalty kills?
Oh,
one of them was a short power play.
Or was it just one really long or longer power play? It just had variations of how many? I don't know. That's stats that I've never thought about.
So a power play for the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. Been a while since they had the opportunity.
Yep, they have some dangerous players here too. So
absolutely they do. One of them is at the top of the circle, Justin Daigle. He's a nifty little player, very smart. He's got a great shot. Regan, he's their high quality scoring chance as well. And they move it through the neutral zone. To the back and send it in. Sistroni is very good. He knows how to score. Daigle, here he goes. He shoots and a tip from Kennedy. Just went wide. Play it back to the point for Daigle. Takes his time, fans on the pass, and recovers. Puts it down low. Goes past the stick of Chernitz and around to the point, but Taylor Kennedy's there. Plays it down the boards. Regan to Chernitz, back up the boards to Kennedy, looking for a shot to come through. Nice play by Ortis, blocks the shot. Looks so big step, but he just wants to get off the ice. Daigle with the puck in the corner, swept away from him, not out of the zone. Steegman knocks it down, pass to the centre. Quickly has the puck, plays it in behind, and Sistroni will collect it. Time counting down on the power play for the Auckland Admirals. And a hand pass is called by the linesman. 9 seconds to go on the power play, and a lot of dangerous chances from the Auckland Admirals. They've had position, but not able to get a lot of shots away.
Yeah, they haven't tested James Moore much here in the second period, really. So, look, it's you can use power plays to change the momentum, and that's what the
Yeah, either team, you know, a good kill can give you momentum when you need it, especially if you're able to create maybe some short-handed chances or just prevent the other team from getting absolutely no shots. And so far, so good from the Phoenix Thunder.
Back to 5-on-5 now, so let's see if Phoenix can clear it out, which they do.
Tyne will clear it up to Stephen. Tries to toe drag it, he just lost it and it was out of his reach. Back up the boards, Lilly. Couldn't keep it in, he plays it back to Darling. Into the zone for Luke Teone. Stephen in behind, trying to win the puck, he can't do it. Here he is again though, shoots a low shot, it's tipped away from the goal into the corner here. Back up to Darling. He just keeps it down low. It's in behind the net. Enright does a good job separating the man from the puck. It's Joe Orr to the front, trying to look for Darling at the point, but Cistroni was able to intercept the pass. He puts a big shot on Hans. And Vesper plays it back, keeping them pinned in their own zone. Another turnover. Shot from Haring, deflected off the pads. Orr dancing. Haring to the centre and knocked down as Joe Orr, and cleared out by the Admirals. They're going to want to change. They were in that zone for a long time. Stegman finds Haring. Plays up the board. Left behind by the Thunder. Bigstead though, has it in behind. Circles around. He finds Stegman on the far side. He puts a shot on and Ian Ortis couldn't get a tip on it as it found its way into the glove of Chubba.
Chubba holds on to it.
All right, so I'm just going to tell you who always forget to do this, but the linesmen and the referees. We've got Ryan Cairns is the referee for tonight's game. Kyle Matthews is a linesperson, and Chris Watson doing a good job. Kyle Matthews back in town. He's moved away from Dunedin. It's good to see his face back down here.
It is good to see him. Big part of the club down here for many years.
Chris Eden working down low. Oh, it's going to be, I think, a penalty for interference on Ian Ortis. No, he's got an elbow up. Or was it interference?
Holding.
Yeah, holding. Just the way you.
Yeah.
The Ray, Chris, Ryan Cairns. Ryan Cairns had his arm up there. Just looked a little odd, but it's all good.
Yeah. Let's see if West Auckland Admirals can use this power play to change momentum, because at the moment momentum has been strongly in the Phoenix Thunder's side at the moment. So West Auckland Admirals will be looking for something here.
Absolutely. They need something to go their way in the second period, because it's been all the Phoenix Thunder. Daigle has a shot, and it's got through the pads of James Moore, and he'll be disappointed with that one. It was just a shot from long range. Daigle, he's the man.
Yeah,
that's going to lead his team.
Moore looked like he had it, but it got through, and the Admirals are on the board for the period. That's their first goal this period, and they've got a few to catch up still, but that's how quick a game can change.
Yeah, that's some positive news for them in this period. Power play goal to Justin Daigle, and there another opportunity. The puck just deflected out of the centre of the ice there. No, I team chasing after this one is Tristan Darling. Kennedy just fanned on the dump in. Doesn't come out. Opportunity now for Hunts to get it across. Darling shuffles it on. Still on the half boards for Regan. Flight can't move him off the puck. And they left it behind though, and he's got another opportunity. Flight got help with there with Tristan Darling. But the soft play up the boards to Daigle gets a shot, but it does floats wide. Still not out, and it's got to get out for the Phoenix Thunder if they don't want something to be going wrong here. Daigle again steps in. Long shot off the shoulder of James Moore. Pressure being applied here by the Admirals. Benjamin Stephen in the middle. Stephen again looking to the centre. Picked off by Ortis. Backhand pass makes it to the neutral zone. Sent back in by the Admirals. Keeping the Thunder pinned down low here for the last couple of minutes. Bickstead steps in. He's got Eden going to the net. Can't feed it through to him. And here comes Vesper, over the blue line. Into the middle for Stephen. Takes a shot, rings it off the pipe. Yeah, that close from getting this one to 2-goal game. Stigman up to Bickstead. Moves around. Centres it. It's loose on the side, but cleaned up by Henry. Beats one defender. Pulls up, looks to the centre. Shot is through the blue paint. Not much on that one. Thunder just need to clean up the possession that they've had. Guilty of giving it away. Eden finds Hurry. Sends it in. Chases after it himself. McLeish. And Hurry. Joe War plays it to Hurry. Cycles it for Enright. Cycling down low. Hurry. Still with the puck. Puts it across Enright. No one in the centre. He's got Hurry in behind. Mawson wins the puck and makes the move up through the neutral zone. Turnover just inside the blue line. Comes out and Daigle back on the ice. Just slows things down. Waits for the change and waits for the forwards to come down low. Mawson sends it on net from the far. James Moore plays it into the corner for his defenseman. There's Hurry and Vesper. Lilly around the boards. Just out of the reach of Jack Lewis. Just over 2 minutes remaining this second period. Time seems to have gone really fast in this period.
Yeah, since that last power play goal, there hasn't been that many whistles.
No, it seems to be just back and forth up ice. No one's had a whole lot of possession or too many dangerous chances. Bickstead fires a low one. It's tapped and Ian Ortis is there. Shot from Eden on the side and a good save from Chubba, just closing up that near post.
Yeah, look, it's a bit of a race to the next one for Eden and Steveman.
Yeah, both of them looking for their extra goal. Still, you got to work hard. You got to earn the right to put the puck in the back of the net. Bickstead cycles it down for Ortis. Gets taken down by Regan. Still there for the front. Oh, just through the legs of Ortis, who was right in the paint. Eden fires it. Bickstead shoots and a screen. Ortis was there. Puck is loose. Still loose. And it finally finds its way out into the neutral zone. Stigman turns around. Eden leaves it for Stigman. Got a shot away, get another shot away, and Chubba covers that one on his right-hand side.
Yeah, lots of chaos there. Lots of chaos, and Yeah, it was a bit, everything it was back and forth, slowed down a wee bit, and all of a sudden, a couple big opportunities at both ends of the ice.
Make sure you head to the Phoenix Thunder Instagram page to vote for your player of the day, brought to you by real estate agent Dan Ferguson. Head to @PhoenixThunder_NZIHL on Instagram to vote for your player of the day. Castroni takes a shot, goes off the pads of Stigman. Turning up ice is Morgan Blair, but knocked away from him. McLeish for the Admirals. Fires it into Ryan Cairns, who did nothing but stand there. Morgan Blair tips it away just out of the reach of Benjamin Stephen on a desperate dive. And that'll be the end of the period as Morgan Blair takes the errant puck from McLeish at the end of the period. That was an exciting period. The Phoenix Thunder, 4 goals in the first half.
Yeah, in the first half of that period, it was busy. It was hard to keep up. You've got the goals there, Matt.
Yeah, I got the goals. We had Joe Waugh. We had Stigman scoring twice in a row, and then Ian Ordis getting in on the action for the Phoenix Thunder. They made it 6-2. 3 of those goals were power play goals. And then Justin Daigle on the power play. So 4 power play goals in the period. So special teams doing the job here for both teams tonight.
Yeah, hey, quite simple then. Stay out of the box. I don't know if it is that simple, but...
I mean, when you're chasing down a player going at 25 kilometres an hour or whatever it is, you know, and you're not moving, sometimes you're going to, you know, get a stick up in there, under their arms or into their hands.
It does happen.
So we've got some Zorb hockey.
Zorb hockey or Zorb soccer or whatever.
Yeah, have we been given
names?
No.
I can tell you who one of them is.
Oh, because they're all, under 18 players?
I believe they're all under 18s, and a couple of them might be my offspring. So.
Oh, right.
We shall see.
Speaking of family matters, we're joined by your lovely wife Victoria Harricks here on the camera tonight.
Yeah, she's debuting her for the camera girl. So well done, Victoria, on the camera. She's loving every moment of it.
So a wee update from up there in Queenstown. Of course, the Sky City Stampede hosting the Botany Swarm. It's 4-2 in favour of the Botany Swarm up there.
Alrighty, so we've got blue versus red, and then a random green. So Who knows what's happening here?
It looks like red and green are on the same team.
Yeah, why not? And they're straight into it.
Yeah, my theory on this is you don't go for the puck, you go for the player.
Yeah. Oh, what a diving save.
It's a great dive save, but you've got to get back up on your feet and play the puck.
Yeah. Look.
If you can get up, of course.
Yeah, the one in the pink at the back. She's struggling.
She's trying to put the big hit in now. Yeah, you know, this is...
Oh, what a play. This
is a great...
and the goalie saves it.
The ice is tilted in favour of the pink team at the moment. Oh, there's a goal.
There's a goal.
I can't even see it, but it's in. Dave Richards, general manager of the Phoenix Thunder, is out there reffing. Yeah, don't worry about the players. Just take a shot from the face-off. That's a good play.
That's a good play. That's a cheeky play, but a good play. I like it.
You just got to take a run at someone here, I think. You know, time's running low.
I'll take a run with the guy with the puck. Yeah, that's it, blue. I'd absolutely just nail the two kids in pink if I was out there.
Oh, she's big, puts a big hit in there. That was a big runner. Oh, and blue now, straight into the, putting the play. Oh, that's karma, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then joining. Oh, no, here's a big run up. Far out. It was a big run up for nothing.
I don't think the puck's been touched. Oh, there we go. They're playing the puck now.
Yeah, they're just. It's like the.
Pink was taking out the other pink player.
Oh, jeez. You know, I think all bets are off here.
Yeah.
There's no regard for the buck. Just get rid of the goals altogether, eh? At the moment, these guys are just playing into each other. Bit of bragging rights here for the under 18s.
Under 15s, under 18s. It's good. Here we
Oh,
go. Here we
look at
go.
Yellow. Oh, yellow can't stay on their feet. Oh, that's a great play, separating the man from the puck, and there's another one.
There he goes. That's two.
Oh, jeez.
That's the same.
And all my hockey mate folks, welcome back. We are just about ready here for period 3. The hometown team, the Phoenix Thunder, leading the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals 6-3. Some big impact from big signings, Luke Stegman and Christopher Eden. Jamin, 2 goals each, certainly making their presence felt here tonight.
Yes, 2 big goals. Two goals from Chris Eden early on, and then Luke Steedman getting 2 goals in the second period. It's exciting to watch, but the 4 goals in that second period really got the Phoenix Thunder rolling, and they kept rolling. Pure NZ, West Auckland Admirals. At the end of that second, they were starting to fight back a wee bit, but couldn't. They got the 1 power play goal in that second period, but they couldn't really swing that momentum and try and slow the Phoenix Thunder down too much. They had a lot of momentum in that second period, and let's see if they can carry it through into the third, or if West Auckland Admirals can reset and come back and match the pace and physicality of the Phoenix Thunder and lots of noise here in the building from the fans and the teams.
Back underway here in Dunedin at the Dunedin Ice Stadium. Henry fires a nice pass up the middle to Chernetz, and his shot is saved from James Moore.
James Moore looking sharp on that save. He just out to meet it, straight to the glove.
Yeah, that was an absolute great pass up the middle from Henry, right on the stick of Chernetz. And Chernetz is the stick under the skate, maybe it was just a blown tyre from the Phoenix Thunder player. Offside. And Thunder will have to come back into the neutral zone. Luke Stegman, a 22-year-old Canadian defenseman, coming over from the Pro French League, playing for HCMP. I'm not even going to try and say that French name. He's been a force on the ice, racking up 8 goals and 17 assists over 25 games, so a point per game over there in France. Phoenix Thunder happy to have him on the blue line. Shot from the point, sounded like it came off the stick of Moore into the corner. Play out to Kennedy. Lost it for a second, fires it through traffic, doesn't get all the way to the goalie. Ian Waters has sent this one up ice. It's going to be icing if Daigle can hustle back, and he does.
Yeah, they look like a bit of friendly fire with the West Auckland Admirals, trying to just shoot through a whole lot of bodies, and unfortunately hit one of his own players.
Yeah.
Not ideal. You want that puck to get through to the net.
Yeah, you want them taking away the eyes of the goalie, but you don't want to take away the shot as well. Bickstead plays this one up the boards. Thunder will get a change. Caleb Hunt around the boards. Hurry in the corner. Got 2 West Auckland Admiral players on his back. It's fired towards the net. Played out by another chance. It's blocked in front by the Phoenix Thunder. Here comes Hurry. He's got Enright with him. Pulls up. It's a stick lifted up high. Fighting to regain possession. Nice pass up the middle for Vespa. Vespa skating into the zone. Looks to the middle. Still there for the Admirals. Puck is deflected high. It's going to hit the net into the corner, and it'll bring a whistle. Another big game tomorrow night here in Dunedin. Game 2 of the weekend. Puck drop at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, come on down. If you're local, you're sitting at home and you're wondering,
Absolutely.
should I not? Definitely do it. Like, what else are you going to do with your Saturday night? Come on down, watch some hockey. There's a bar here, you can buy a nice cold beer or a nice warm mulled wine. Plenty of seats left in the stands.
Yeah, head to iticket.co.nz or .com to get your tickets. Thank you to iTicket for sponsoring the Phoenix Thunder this year. Quickly backhands it into the zone. Hurrying. Oh, he lost his footing and just fell heavily into the boards, but he's back on his feet quick. Just an awkward play, that one. Lewis feeds it to Stiley. He got taken down hard, Lewis, for his troubles. In Ortis on this line with Lewis and Stiley. To the point for Lilly. Gets it through, tipped wide by Ortis. Change up, another shot there, this time from Hurrying. Patted away by the goalie, Chubba. Bigstead tried to turn it back from Morgan. It's got caught up in the boards, but Blair has it. Finds Bigstead up the ice for Stegman. Puts it through the legs, which is the forehand, looking for that top corner on the near side. It rings around the boards. Morgan Blair has to chase it back. Turnover, but Bigstead is there to clean up. Looks across to Stegman. He's got no one up ice, so he just delays. Stegman missed Joe Wall with a pass. Admirals have it. Daigle dancing around. Got it in the zone. It's there on the half boards and played up ice by Hurry. Cross ice to Kennedy. Played up to Regan, who shuffles it ahead. Boniface around the boards. Eden will put it through the neutral zone. Up the boards for the Thunder. Kennedy sends it in. James Moore will play it in behind and leave it for Darling. Boniface got some time, makes a pass off the stick of Moore. And coming back in are the Admirals. Shot off the pads, big rebound out in front of it. Matt Enright didn't even see it as it went past his skates. He knocks that one down. Enright with the puck. Can't get it through, puts a big hit on the follow through. Don't see that from Matt Enright too often. He's got the puck again, Matt Enright, just can't control it. Charlie Lilly fighting hard to keep the Admirals from working the puck up the ice. It's flight. Stiley's got the puck at his feet. He's going to send this one up ice. And that'll be an icing. And we've just had over 5 minutes of period one just go by like that.
Yeah, should we thank some of our sponsors while we've got this icing here, Matt?
Absolutely. Who have we got there, Jamin?
We have Entire IT.
Cybersecurity solutions for you.
Yeah, we've got Dan Ferguson, Property Brokers.
He knows everything there is to know about real estate, so talk to Dan Ferguson if you're buying or selling.
Yep, we've got Dunedin Ice Stadium.
The Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome.
Officially, potentially, New Zealand's only Olympic-sized ice rink, according to Kyle Matthews.
Very good. Profro Plumbing and Gas.
All over your domestic gas fittings and plumbing. Talk to Dave Richards and the team about everything plumbing. Shot there off the blocker of James Moore from Stephen. We'll just take a break and pause while the Admirals are on the charge here. Play it down low for Vesper. Can't keep it away from Stegman. Looks up ice, but Jack Lewis just turned his back. Morgan. Blair across to Stegman. Gets it up to Ortis. Brings it into the zone. Separates and gets it down low. Bigstead. Puts it across. And Eden was looking for Ordis on the back door. Bigstead missed a hip check. Stegman gets it ahead. Avoided the contact. And Admirals with Daigle. Bring it out from behind their own net. Into the pads of Eden, and we're going to have a penalty here against Chris Eden for tripping. So the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals will go back on the power play.
They scored last time they were on the power play, did they not, Matt? So
they sure did. This is danger for the Phoenix Thunder. Only lead by 3. Most dangerous lead in ice hockey.
Is it? All right.
So they say. 3-goal lead.
Yeah, well, I know local league down here, Matt. The 2-goal lead is in the finals. If you're down by 2 in the finals, it's not good.
Oh, okay.
So
shot doesn't get through to the goaltender, but a follow-up shot just goes wide. Regan will get this one on the point. Fires one, just goes wide. Kennedy to Daigle, whose shot is deflected. It'll hit the netting. Let's get through those couple more. We've got Anytime Fitness as well.
Yep, we got Lickland Andy Bay.
Celebrate the big win with Lickland Andy Bay and their fine beverages.
Yep, we got Kia Photos.
Some wonderful photos by Andy Mackay. Talk to him about any photo opportunities that you have.
Phoenix Organics.
Quench your thirst with a cold soda from Phoenix Organics.
Battery Town.
Power up your battery solutions with Battery Town.
More drainage.
More drainage, getting stuck in and getting dirty, just like the Thunder in the corners for Civil Drain Lane.
iTicket.
Go there and buy your tickets for the big games. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Swift Contracting.
I didn't look up Swift Contracting before the game, unfortunately, but I'm sure they dig holes.
They dig holes, yeah. And Calder Stewart.
What do they do?
They dig holes too. They do everything, mate. Everything construction. There you go too.
All right. Power play continues for the Admirals. They're going to draw another penalty here, are they? Or is it going to be against the Admirals?
We might see some 4-on-4 action here.
I think next time we don't do the sponsorships during a power play, just to be, just to be fair on the team that's on the power play. Probably wait till regular play, but that's okay. We got through it. We're done. We thank those sponsors very much for their hard work. We're going to work on the way we deliver these sponsors throughout the season so that it's a bit more seamless.
Yeah.
But I was in a rush tonight.
We've been in a rush all night. It's been a very fast-paced game.
Yeah,
all night. We've had an off-season too.
Yeah, I do feel a bit rusty. It's 4-on-4 ice hockey at the moment for another 30 seconds. Hayward Jones is trying to win the puck down low and get it to his man. He's going to get the puck here. Oh, they're just a bit of miscommunication. Who was going to get it? There's two. Oh, we've got another penalty.
Yeah, I think interference on Jackson Flight, just coming into the crease and just absolutely bowled his man. He thought the puck was coming across and the pass was fanned on, so the man that he was on never received the pass. Therefore, when he played a bit of body,
all right,
he was on unexpected.
So this is 4-on-3 for 15 seconds, and then it becomes 4-on-4 again. And then it'll be a West Auckland Admirals power play for a short amount of time. Regan finds Daigle and shuffles it across for Kennedy. Down low for Sestroni. Chance for Bigstead. Bigstead through the middle. Finds Eden. Eden shoots it and it's deflected off the stick of Daigle into the netting. Not happy, Chris Eden, with that, but it's short-handed opportunity.
Yeah, back to 4-on-4 now, Matt. So,
okay, looking at the clock, 1:01 left on the Admirals penalty, and 1:32 left on the Phoenix Thunder penalty. So that'll be about 30 seconds worth of power play at the end of this 4-on-4 for the Admirals. Great stick from Tristan Darling. Kept it in. And the Phoenix Thunder here can go to work. Floater of a pass across to Morgan Blair. On there with Stegman. He finds a seam through the middle. And Admirals able to clear it out. Regan. Looks across for McLeish. Floater of a pass into the middle. And James Moore just happy to cover this one up and draw the whistle.
Yeah, get the change, get the fresh legs on.
Okay, so coming up, we've got some games for you. The NZIHL starts next weekend. The Thunder Women here at the Dunedin Stadium, 5th and 6th of April versus the Canterbury Inferno. Get iTicket to get your tickets for those games. Expanded season, big shot and into the glove from James Moore.
James Moore's been looking sharp on that glove side.
He's looked better and better as the night's gone on.
Yeah.
He's just working his way back into some form after a long time off. But yeah, expanded season for the NZWIHL. Expanded to home and away games for all teams. So that's good for them. There will be more hockey for you and me and you at home. Turnover. Ian Orders with a shot. Big rebound. Out in front, but cleared away by the Admirals. And Mawson brings it into the Thunder zone. Fights his way down low. Looking out front and knocked away. Cleared down ice as it's a power play now for the Auckland Admirals. That is running out very fast. In fact, they've got 3 seconds. Pass to the middle for Quigley. Fires this one and it's deflected out wide. Puck comes out. Chris Eden gets the puck away and Cole Bickstead couldn't find Joe War in the middle. And offside as the Auckland Admirals just entered a little bit too early.
Offside, yeah, almost a very dangerous play there with Chris Eden chasing down on the forecheck, getting the turnover and getting the puck back to Bickstead there.
When is the next Thunder games there? Oh, there we go.
Not for a little while.
No, actually, they're away next week into the Botany Swarm.
Yeah, all right.
Bickstead in behind. Look at those lovely Mohawks. Gets to Stegman. Stegman scores!
There's the hat trick!
There we go. First game in the green and black, and he's got a hattie. Lovely play there from Bickstead. Just mohawking entire the way around the corner and then dropped it off for Stegman, and I'm pretty sure he picked that top corner over the shoulder.
Yeah,
I had to watch the replay there.
Absolutely sniper of a shot. Not just shutting things down at one end, but creating absolute scoring opportunities at the other, and he's finished 3 of them. But
hats are flying here in Dunedin. I saw one fly. He had to throw them pretty high to get him over the net in here to get him on the ice. So all these people in front of us, though, they could have thrown them. I don't know if they understand that it's his 3rd goal. Oh, that's a lucky bounce for Enright.
Yeah, straight off the side of the referee.
Puck through from Hans. Charlie Lilly centers this one. And a whistle goes as puck was loose, but I think Chubba had it clearly covered on the side of the net there. Yes, so next games next weekend, we've got the Red Devils playing the Stampede in Christchurch, and the Phoenix Thunder heading up to Botany to play the Swarm next weekend. I believe those games are Saturday, Sunday for both of those. Those home teams play games on Saturday and Sunday, not like Queenstown and Dunedin, which play them on Friday, Saturday. Chance here for Hans. Big rebound, and Luke Teo cleans up the mess in the blue paint. Restores the 4-goal lead for the Phoenix Thunder.
Yeah, wow. Great.
So It was Hurring who had the shot, not Hunt.
Yeah, it was a Hurring, yeah.
Yeah.
Just great all round, just winning puck battles, creating offensive chances, and then scoring goals from where the money's made, right there in front of the paint. Shooting, getting the rebound, and just putting it home.
Seven minutes 40 to go in the third period. Thunder they've now got a 5-goal lead. Jack Lewis just fired this one, probably a little bit too hard, but icing is waved off. There's Hunt, and he fires one on. Chuba with an easy save out to the corner. Lewis kept it in. Hunt's got it down low. A couple of changes from the Phoenix Thunder, so not a lot of pressure on the defenseman at the back. Pass is tipped, and it's delayed exit for the Admirals. Mawson sends it in. Stegman gets rid of Hayward Jones. Finds Beckstead, stepping through the middle. Looks across. Eden with speed. Eden gets to the front, takes a shot, and off the side of the net, which has been knocked off its moorings, and we get a whistle.
Nets come off. Pure NZ West Auckland Admirals aren't allowed to change there by the looks of it, so we'll set up to the left of Shubba here, and
Ordis puts it down low for Beckstead. Just out of the reach of Boniface. He goes back. Eden. Centering pass, missed Ordis. Puck up high. And controlled by the Admirals. Vesper pushes it down into the zone. Around the boards in Ordis. Try and pick this one up. McLeod did a good job. Right in front of him. Eden to the middle. For Hurry. Couldn't get the shot away. Quickly. Boniface will pick it up for the Thunder. Goes across to Hurry on the far side. Admirals win the puck. Center it, but there's no one there, so it's safely through to the other side. And Chris Eden trying to get this one out. Daigle looking for the man down the boards, picked off by Eden. For Hurry. Couldn't get around the defender. And the Admirals get it through neutral zone. Regan at the middle, picked off by Jacob Hurry. Saw that one coming, and Joe Ward chases after Regan down low. He's going to get taken down, and Joe Ward's going to get a penalty for a trip. Admirals don't seem... No, the whistle has gone. I didn't hear the whistle.
There was a whistle. It's just a bit harder to hear up here.
I was wondering why the Admirals weren't going after the puck, and Chuba was just happy to stay in there. But,
yeah, Max Hurring played the puck, so...
Give you a quick update from Queenstown. If you haven't got two screens going, but let's be honest, you have. Ivan Dalmatau has put the Bonnie Storm up to 5-2 with just under 10 minutes to go up there. We've got just under 5 and a healthy 5-goal lead for the Phoenix Thunder. They had to kill off a penalty. Darling's down there having an argument with Chernitz, who's... I don't know if he knows what Darling's saying. Hopefully he speaks English. It makes it easy to communicate with your team when you do. Centering pass is chopped away, and West Auckland Admirals have to reset. Kennedy throws it in. Henry keeps it in and gets it down to Regan. Cross-eyes pass picked up, knocked away from Kennedy by Lewis. And we've got another penalty. This one's on Tristan Darling. Things were getting a bit toey between him and Chernett, so I don't know. I didn't see what happened there.
Cross-check is what the ref is signalling, so...
Yeah, just getting under the skin there, the West Auckland Admirals of the Thunder defenceman.
Yeah.
So that's a good, another 5-on-3 situation for the Admirals. Full minute. Throwing this puck across ice. Well, it's been kept in. Mawson has a chance to shoot. It's a backdoor play, and it's an easy goal.
Very easy goal from, you could say, a pretty bad turnover.
Number 23, Benjamin Stephen, with probably one of the easiest goals he'll score in the year. It was a bad turnover and then a bad recovery to get back, and Mawson just had an age to pick his pass. That's a learning experience there for the players on defence there. Still a power play for the West Auckland Admirals. Mawson again takes a hit from Hurring. That's the second hit he's had this shift from Hurring. Hayward Jones back to Sestroni. De Vespe shoots, and it's off the arm of James Moore into the netting. The power play's looking good. They've got it together after those first few that didn't work out so well, and now they're getting that puck is moving really nicely.
Yeah, they've had a couple power play goals now of the Admirals. So, look, there's only, 2.5 minutes left to go, 3 minutes left to go, sorry, and it's a big uphill battle for the Admirals, but it's creates something here to carry into tomorrow. Yeah,
you're up by 4, but you don't want to give up on these situations. If you're a Thunder supporter, you want to see them play hard in every situation. And the coach will want to see that too. The coach doesn't want these players to be giving up easy plays, making bad turnovers. Hunt's trying to pump this one around the boards, just finds Regan. Looking to the centre. Tipped away from Henry. Kennedy. Across to Regan. Shoots it low off the side of the net. Surprised James Moore didn't reach out to cover that one. Kennedy. Chernitz. To the top for Daigle. Daigle shoots. It comes out to the middle, and Stegman can't get it out. Kept down low. Hanson's got a chance here. Needs to clear this one hard. Throws it back there against the grain. Finds Cistrone on the halfway mark, so it's a good clearance.
Back to 5-on-5 now for the last minute and a half.
Eden can't tip it away. And the Admirals from behind, trying to get it to the front. Vespa turns. Throws it back into the corner for Sestroni, trying to get it back to Vespa. McLeish just couldn't keep it in, and it's going to be a penalty on Vespa. So getting a bit messy at the end of the game with multiple penalties coming from both teams now.
Yeah, it's you want to tidy it up. You want to keep it as tidy as you can. Just finish the game off clean, so you can go in tomorrow knowing what you need to do without worrying about anything hanging on.
All right, so Stegman has 3. Chris Eden, is he going to jump on? He is not going to jump on for this power play unit just yet. We've got Hunts out there with Stegman. his flight. He's got Hurrien in right with him. Lost it as he tried to enter the zone. Stegman will dance away from Regan. Left behind, and some confusion there. They'll have to reset the Phoenix Thunder as Jackson Flight. Finds Hurrien. Bit of speed, around one. Enters the zone. Stegman to the centre for Enright. Lost it at his feet. And it's going to give Regan an opportunity to clear this one. Puts it across to Hayward Jones. Couldn't control it cleanly, but he gets a centering pass. There's a shot, and it's right into the pads of Moore, who gets it cover. Quigley, the man coming from off the bench.
And with 0.2 of a second left, or half a second left, we're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone for the Admirals.
Yeah, drop the puck and shake hands.
You got to, yeah. Oh, you got to get that shot straight off the draw. Not quite like Zorb hockey.
There we have it. Game 1 under the belt, and the Phoenix Thunder, the hometown team, have come away with a big victory here, 8-4.
For a good start to the season, they've shown a lot of promise here with their first game. They are, exciting times. The fans are pretty excited for it. So, player of the game, Matt.
Player of the game. Well, I'm pretty sure the message we've got from our social media manager, Megan Kegel, is pretty obviously going to be going in favour of
Chris Eden.
Good work. Yeah.
So, and saying that, Luke also got a hattie. So, couple of great additions to the team. You can say.
Yeah, they've shown tonight that they're going to be valuable for the whole season. Let's recap the scoring there in the second period. There was Luke Stedman getting his hattie. That was unassisted, and then Luke Teone, assisted by Sebastian Stephen. That gave the Thunder a 5-goal lead, and then Benjamin Stephen, assisted by Stephen Mawson, giving the Admirals their 4th goal. Plenty of penalties in that third period, made it a bit messy, but it's a win under the belt for the home team.
It is, and we'll do it all again tomorrow night.
That's right. If you're in town watching on YouTube in Dunedin, get your butt down here for 6 o'clock puck drop tomorrow. But otherwise, if you're joining us from afar, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully for another high-scoring affair like that. I love the high-scoring games. Plenty to get excited about.
Yes, especially with when the Phoenix Thunder are doing the higher scoring. Gets pretty exciting because there's been a few games where they haven't, so this has been an absolute pleasure, this one.
All right, guys.
Let's do it all again tomorrow.
Ka kite ana. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Good work, Victoria.
Yeah, well done, honey.
Good persevere.
We don't